there is a school of thought which says that age-old ethnic ties and age-old ethnic systems which allow free movement of people from both sides and allows the local economy to flourish should not be abandoned, should not be stopped so quickly just because there is a spurt in these activities of smuggling, of insurgent groups moving from one place to the other, law and order being sort of getting volatile. They say that this should not be the case. Both sides, that is both governments, must try and find a solution to this temporary problem as this school of thought believes. But there is a school of thought in Delhi which says that India needs to have borders which are defined, which are protected and which are regulated. Therefore, now it depends on how the two sides will sit down and do it, whether the government in Naypyidaw, that is the capital of Myanmar, will have any bandwidth right now to even agree or discuss the proposal for a fence, because after all, both sides have to agree. Although India can build the fence unilaterally, but given the fact that India has good relations with the military junta in Myanmar right now, or any other government that comes in the future, India will have to keep engaged with that government. It depends on how the government in Naypyidaw or government in Myanmar reacts to India's proposal. But at the moment, there is a lot of consternation in the northeast about how this fencing might disrupt and disturb the age-old traditions, age-old systems and the kind of kinship that exists between people on both sides. Mizoram, as I said, has already opposed it officially. The newly elected Chief Minister of Mizoram has told the centre that it is not a good thing to happen because there will be social unrest. There will be, because there are villages which see the border dividing them. There is a village in Nagaland called Longwa, which actually sees the border run right in the middle of that village. So one part of the village is in Myanmar, the other part is in India. Similarly, areas exist in Manipur and in Nagaland or in Mizoram where this kind of a situation exists, where people marry into each other's families just because they are across the border. They don't see themselves as different from the people living in Myanmar, or Myanmaris don't see people living in Mizoram as different from them, because they have family connections, they have social ties, they have age-old celebrations during their festive days or festivals. So all this will get disturbed is what Mizoram is saying. On the other hand, as I said, Manipur is opposing it because of the other reasons of law and order, social disturbance and insurgent groups in the Kuki areas being aided and abetted by arms and ammunition or even money or drug supply coming in from Myanmar. So there is a catch-22 situation for the centre because it has to take into consideration opinions of all the state governments which have a border with Myanmar. But this is a peculiar and a typical example of what happens when faulty border lines or border lands have been created because of the old British legacies from the 1800s, and that persists.